Alright, welcome to the stream. I am Neozar. This is the FTL hard win streak. And we're up to run 126 now. So we got the world record last time, very exciting, and just working on expanding it now. Working towards that next cycle. Alright. One second, there's a window going on here. There we go. That should be better. Alright, so, what was it? Last time we did Zoltan A, and we randomed, and we got Rock B, which is an interesting ship. It's one I like. Starts with a heavy. Only this and NGB get that, which is, pretty cool thing. Firebomb is also a fun time. You don't always get to keep it, but sometimes it's like your lifeline for 5 sectors. Pretty obvious what I'm going for here. Been playing a little Balatro. I guess I shouldn't just like pluralize one of them. There you go. I just started playing a couple days ago. It seems like a fun time. I don't think it's going to be something I'm going to like dive super hard into, but I've been enjoying like unlocking all the stuff and going through it. You get some fun stuff going on in that. And it's also very new, so it's like I'm sure they're going to be patching it and adding all kinds of new stuff in the future, so that'll be cool. Another roguelike to check out. Anyway, FTL here. Alright, so let's just get into it. Make sure suits, heart, spade, diamond, club, hard, enabled, all good. Fire it up. Alright. Just check a couple things. Make sure we got the save game manager going here. Yeah. You can track our scrap and all that. We know where we're going first. Probably not going over there. I mean, I guess we could go around if we feel like it. Definitely kind of an interesting sector layout here. Those two are duds. But it's like, not so bad, honestly, I don't think. So yeah, so this ship, it's interesting. It's like, it starts out, I think it's the only ship that starts out with like a really clear buffer where there's like no way to use the whole thing. You know, like some other ships have ones where you can swap the weapons around. Zoltan A, Slug A, really Slug A is the big one. But I don't think it's like where you, no matter what, this one, you get the buffer, it's nice. They very easily could have given the ship 2 weapons, which would have been definitely a damper on it. So level 2 oxygen is kind of a funny one. For the most part, I feel like it doesn't really do a whole lot for you on this ship either. But, it can be helpful sometimes. You don't have to do it for a flagship at least. Really looking for hacking mind control. Make it so you can kill ships for a long time with just these weapons. More weapons are great too. Heavy Pierce, I really don't mind holding onto it for the whole run. You can definitely upgrade it, but like, just because it's not a regular heavy laser doesn't mean it's not a great thing to have. So yeah, not a whole lot to do here. You don't really do like the oxygen strat. I mean, you can, I guess. Just wait for it to drop down. Don't usually, I don't know if it's something you usually do. I don't really think so. You have a buffer on oxygen, so it's like if they shoot lead at you, it helps out. I feel like mostly it's that you think about, well, you have the buffer on weapons, so it's not as big a deal, but you don't have a buffer on shields, at least initially. I mean, the thing is that's like a problem is if it's like, okay, no, wait, they're going to do something to you. I don't know. Because it's, yeah, I'm trying to think about it. You can fill it up as fast as any ship. You can't control it if you have an issue just in one area. We have level 2 to counteract it. Like for some reason it just feels unfamiliar to me doing this. But maybe I just haven't done it in a while. And if there's some bad reason I'd be doing it, maybe we'll find out. it's a trap. So they got a missile, they're gonna board us. So I mean, crew kill is definitely a possibility here. We can, you know, damage them and then let them go back. We're gonna be trying to keep the missile offline if we can here, though. So yeah, I'm gonna try to run you there quick just so we have an idea of what we're dealing with. Should be 3 crew. All right, a rock and 2 mantis. So yeah, I mean, if we get the rocket down, if we can get him down decently low, the mantis can't repair very well. So I'm definitely going to try and beat him down a bit here. You know, we got to be careful. Lido, and then that's definitely going to be able to damage us here. I'm trying to keep oxygen also very close to 50. I don't really want it to drop like way down. Alright, so where are you going? You're going in shields here. It's like I want my, at the same time, you know, I'm like, oh, I want to beat him down quick, but I also want my evasion. So it's like I'm probably going to wait at least for the Lido. And then, you know, maybe I'll run these guys in there for a second or something. We'll see what happens with the heavy Pierce here. Alright, so here's the Lido coming. And this is going to fire. Oh, no. Alright, we took that offline. So once the Lido passes, you can decide. You know, there's a, I guess it would have been ideal to time that maybe like, I'm trying to think if there's a, because I was about to fire. Yeah, I mean, no matter what they're, of course, overthinking stuff here. Alright, so we got the shields. So now we do want to stack the guys in here because that's happening. Ooh, resist. So we don't take the whole damage, but we got to get rid of him before we can repair this. But this is where it works out that the this guy's offline. But yeah, I'm just going to put another Pierce. Oh, no, it burned down. Alright, so never mind. So now I'm going to reevaluate what's happening here. Pay attention to oxygen. Alright, so we're just going to take care of this guy first for a moment here. This is fine. We don't need to swap around anymore. Yeah, they're going to get him back. Like, I'd be fine killing them, honestly. Alright, now you're going to go there. Let's see what's going on. So we got fire. Mantis are not in great shape. He's not in great shape. So probably just switch directly to the firebomb. Trying to, you know, it's like I can do one more heavy Pierce if I want. But like I'm worried about, you know, doing system damage to the firebomb if I get to that. Maybe we'll do it with no, is he staying there for now? Just trying to think about, I don't think this ship runs. I guess I could look it up, but it's okay. I think I just switch to the firebomb. Double mantis on the weapons. So this should kill the one. The other one will run out of the room, you know, assuming we hit here. Nice. That's one down. He's, you know, nearly dead. The issue with him, obviously, is that the fire damage. But we should be able to do it, hopefully. Yeah, alright, so he comes back, so we can do it with the one and then switch to the Pierce. That was my hope. Now we get to shoot him. Four missiles, 8 scrap. I mean, that's honestly not such a bad surrender. You know, it's like we need missiles, it's a decent amount of fuel, and still some chunk of scrap. But I'm gonna risk it and see what we can get without that. Oh, this is just the save game manager thing, so sometimes it saves at like the same frame as the game does. But it's like, so the save game manager has a save, and then in the next jump it resets. So that's just it's like a scary looking error message, but it's just something that's like duplicate save interaction thing. 22 scrap. Alright, I'm glad that I rejected that, because that's a lot of scrap, and that was the hope. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed high scrap. But playing a little less, like, you know, I don't need to be as neurotic about every single event, making sure I'm min-maxing everything, even on like Zoltan A, like it was before, because, you know, just can't play the game at that level of intensity all the time and enjoy it, and it's not usually necessary. So hopefully we'll feel out if it becomes necessary. Alright. So there's some choices. We can do the shields buffer. This is a very strong ship for floating scrap, because you have rock plating is 40, so that's 62 right there, and it's like you can sell a firebomb, which is 25. So it's like that gets, you know, hacking right there, or like, you know, something else. There's options. I don't love like hacking where you sell the firebomb, because the firebomb hacking is like a really great combo. So you can also be greedy and float even more scrap, you know, is a thing. But I'm gonna flow at least this little bit for right now, in case it's like, okay, and then these are stores or something. Yeah. So I guess we'll drop the oxygen here and do this again for a minute. But yeah, anyone who missed it, the Zoltan A run actually was a pretty interesting run as far as Zoltan A ones go. Just kind of low scrap and not great stores for a while. Sector 2 was definitely among the lowest scrap Sector 2s I've had, where, you know, no ships running or anything was involved. I went to 2 stores, but that's not that many. You know, I've gone to more. And it was like 30 something scrap. But I feel like that's, you know, a thing NG sectors are kind of known for a little bit. I feel like there's a time when I remember a bunch of stuff coming from Hollow, where people watched him, where he was very against the NG sectors and how high variance they are, which is like a really good point, because at the time I think they were just kind of seen as like one of the best ones because all the free stuff. Alright, so very similar fight, except just a basic laser, which is nice. Means that I think this is slot 1 though, so this could be a Leto or an Artemis. You know, hopefully it's not an Artemis, but if it is, that's alright. You know, in this case, it's like works. I'd rather have the Artemis and the basic than the Leto and the burst 1. Like if you get 2 damage on it at least, because, you know, this way it's just a basic and then you're safe, versus the Leto still gets you. But we'll see what kind of crew they got. It's probably not double Mantis Rock again, but you never know. Oh, it's the engine attack event too. That's a fun one. So one of those things where I should probably just start you here, because I'm going to do this like at the start of every single one. I'd be annoyed about how slow it is. Alright, so it's close to double Mantis Rock. Mantis Human Rock. But it definitely changes it a bit. We'll see how it goes. Still no way to heal though or anything, so that's really nice. Oh, he's going right into the med bay. Alright, so you can definitely go right there. You're not giving a manning bonus, so you can go right there also. Alright, so yeah, it's just a Leto, and got it offline. So we'll see if our 10% evasion does something for us here or not. No. Just an empty room though. No fires or anything. Alright, so I can just use that. Keep the oxygen on at this point for a moment. Yeah, wait to see what we got here. But this time I'm not gonna outright kill this guy, because I'm less worried about their weapons. So, I mean, I didn't outright kill him last time either, but I would have. Alright. So everyone just go back, except for you go there. Let's see what's going on. He goes back, helps out. No, we got a breach. because we could hear it. So, all right. Yeah, so they're all fine though. So one of them's gonna come board after they deal with this. Oh, nice. Although possibly not now because they're gonna take this damage. Yeah, I'd rather save bombs as much as we can here. Alright, one more will just get them. There's the whiff. Just wait for it. Alright. That's where it's really nice having the weapons buffer. Alright. So we should be able to get him here. Also, because they're both gonna, after he fixes the breach, if he can fix it before he suffocates. No. Now they're just gonna leave it. So their weapons are done. They're cooked on weapons. Alright, so we'll do so if I get this guy and starts fires, he'll come down and fight him still because he didn't take damage. If I get this guy and start fires, he's gonna let it burn out. But on the other hand, that's gonna drop their evasion to 0 for sure. You know, if he's just down here and they have like higher level piloting, he might not. But it still feels kind of better to me. And you'll come down here and give this a shot. I'll just get you. 4 fuel, nice. I had to use 3 bombs there, I think. 2 or 3. Maybe it was just 2. Not so bad. Alright. Yeah, still no store. So I think I'm gonna do that. And it's like still leave some scrap. We got the curve here also, so you can get an idea of what's coming up here. Although I can't quite see it great. Let me see if I can get an idea how many we got until the exit here. So I think it's like 8. Yeah, it should be 8. So you can get like most of these. They don't really want to do that. I guess I just want to know if this is the store. Right, because I can do 4 before this one, right? If I go up that way. Oh yeah, no problem. So yeah, I think I might go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I guess that's if that's the store that missed out. Oh, I'm gonna go here. Figure it out. I didn't do the auction, that's alright. Nothing here anyways. So that is the store. It's like, you know, there's a chance there's a second store here or whatever. Like, you know, how much do I want to spend the time? So jump there and jump back. On one hand, it's like, you know, could be crucial store. On the other hand, could be like whatever. Also, it's like, part of it's just like, if it's hacking there, I don't really want to have to sell, you know, my firebomb and rocket plane for hacking and do hacking heavy pierce. I mean, it's like an alright way to go, but firebomb's just so fun. But, you know, it's like I can't pass up the store. Can't do it. Alright, what do we got? Some garbage, yeah. So, that happens. Yeah. I'm not selling rock plating to buy a battery. It's like I could sell everything for crew teleporter, but that's a bad play in my mind. Explosive replicator is not worth selling the firebomb for obvious reasons. Yeah, I'm not going to buy fuel. I'm not going to buy repairs here either. I guess I'll sell this to buy shields. It's like, you know, that does put me out on the odds if there are It's like, because, you know, it's like there are some blue options and stuff. It's nice to hold on to it for as long as you can. But, like, you know, on the other hand, buying a second shield bubble here is pretty cool. Pretty cool thing to do. On the other hand, it's like this is definitely a ship where there can be a lot of advantage to playing a little greedy with floating a little bit extra scrap. But, you know, I'm okay with this. I'm happy to have 2 shields. But yeah, I'm going to float everything else for a while. You know, it's like I can still, it's still 51 scrap selling that. So that's close to getting something. Alright. So yeah, we're just going to, obviously we're going to go back. We're not going to go up there. It'd be a terrible idea. And yeah, I'm not going to buy anything else here. So let me just measure that again and see what's going on. So it's like 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that works out. Maybe that'll be the other store or something, you know. I would have missed it going that way. Definitely felt bad if I missed both stores. It's worth going to the bad one to see a good one. You know, I'm just like making up a scenario here. You know, not the worst bribe. You have a flak and hacking and a heavy laser. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, my instinct is still just to go for it anyways. I mean, with 2 shields especially. With 1 shield, it's a lot sketchier. 2 shields, you know, it's like still this crunch in your shields can be real bad, but you're not gonna get dropped down. You're like, you know, even if it times right with this, where that takes down a bubble, and then you get 2 into shields, you'll still have 1 bubble for the next heavy laser, which is like the huge difference there. You know, hacking, if they hack shields or something, that could be bad, but I don't know. I feel it. I'm going for it. Heavy Pierce is an effective weapon. We got the buffer on that. It's like, you know, to take down our defenses, we should be able to get them. If they take down our offense, you know, we can run. Alright. Nice, going for piloting. Mantis and a human. Alright, cool. So that's also nice because, you know, I shoot the weapons and the Mantis should come repair them. So it's really about this first shot here. What happens with it? Makes a huge difference, you know, if this connects or not. Alright. Oh, and we got a breach. Very nice. Ooh, and we got a dodge, even with the hacked piloting here. Very nice. Let's see, we're getting damage anywhere. Alright. Good job, guys. So, let's see. You go back there. Let's take a little peek at what's going on exactly. Yeah, we got the Mantis pecking away. Guess you can still train your evasion. He doesn't get any training, that's too bad. 6 fuel, 8 missiles. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, let me look up. I know it's like, because you get good rewards. But let me look it up exactly. Let's see. I'm looking at this wrong. All right. So yeah, it's like random scrap or medium scrap. It's interesting. So if you destroy the ship, you get random scrap, and if you crew kill the ship, you get medium scrap with resources. Which, you know, it's like better because you get the resources, but it's like interesting that if you destroy it, you could get more or less. And then you get the either, you know, strip it for extra low. You get the repairs or store opens after that. Which are all like really nice rewards. So, as tempting as it is to take this, like 6 fuel is nice. That gives us a nice good buffer. 8 missiles is huge for like popping that up. It feels like the you know, the chance at getting, you know, extra scrap rewards on top of that, you know, and a store possibly, or just, yeah, I think it's close. It's like if our fuel was at like 13, 12, our missiles were at like, you know, 9. It's tempting big numbers, but no, I'm gonna go for it here. Switch to the, well, let's see, yeah, I'd rather have the medium scrap with resources than random scrap. Okay, it's like he ran him just in time to reset his repair on it. I'll do one more on him. Alright. Sam Hodness, thanks to the double fires here. So that should get him. Like he'll run out, but then O2 down, I gotta run through there. I'll just switch to this, I can get the extra 1 shot of training in. Alright, 15 scrap, so higher scrap there, you know, only 1 missile so far from drone part, and alright, we get a store. Not a great store. Well, it's hard, you know, if I didn't buy shields, I'd have enough for mind control, which would be tempting. But like, I don't know if that would have been a great trade. Possibly, but it's like that last fight may have been bad. Would have taken damage in shields. Probably, right? Because I just barely missed damage in shields, so it's like if I had 1 shield bubble less, I would have taken a damage there. Then they could have put damage on me with a heavy laser. So, you know, I mean, whatever. We're not going to get caught up in theoreticals. But yeah, obviously I'm not going to sell all my stuff for this, because it's like the point again that it's working together with what I have. Do I buy like 8 fuel? So at this point I definitely wish I took the 8 fuel, 8 missiles, but you know, it's a gamble and trying to find, you know, what I need to win, not like what feels good. Buy 1. Alright. Alright, got another fight. Missile, heavy laser, drone control. What's it gonna be? And I got the NG also. Ooh, Ion Intruder. That's a fun time. So, we'll see where that goes. So this is an instance where it's like, all right, I'm all right that I kept oxygen up here. Oh yeah, doubly so now. All right, yeah. You guys both go. It's like I'll bring multiples after the first shot, but I want this to come as fast as possible. Whiff. Are you going into medbay now? No. Piloting, alright. I didn't have my evasion all the way up there. That was bad of me. Alright, so take him a little bit here. Shields, alright, that's okay. Nice. It's definitely okay now. So you could get out of here. You can get out in time, yes. Now you're just going to go back to oxygen, I think. Yeah. Yeah, they got the NG repairing, of course. Like piloting is ionized, so I'm not dodging anything here anyways. Alright, so I want to help with that. Nice, we got the breach this time, that's good. So I want to get him down first. Alright. You go there. I hate the way these doors are sometimes. It's like, don't go all the way over there. Go down there. Trying to think if it's worth trying to see what's going on over there or not. I think with the NG, it's not super worth it. Yeah, do that. 6 fuel, 4 missiles. It's like, nah, I don't want to chase that because it's like, you know, it's like, oh, it's kind of like that offer before. I don't think this is the time to chase it. I don't think the situation's changed enough to make me want to do that, at least. Wait. And the whiff again. I'm curious what it looks like though. Are they going into shields? Yeah. I don't need to pile in quite yet. But like if it hit shields again, then it'd be like, okay, everyone in shields, go repair. Okay, we're just gonna blow these guys up. There you go. You stay doing that. 13 scrap. 1 missile, 1 drone part. Alright. A little bit more scrap. But it's like, sometimes just that tiny little bit of scrap makes all the difference in a store all of a sudden. It's like, oh, time you're 2 scrap short, but it's like, you know, you've got a healthy supply of fuel and missiles versus like, you're kind of short on it and you don't love it, but you have enough to buy the important thing you want. Alright. Let's go heal everyone up here. Oh, hey, old man, yells at Cloud. Yeah, I agree. That just like wasn't a great risk reward in that fight with the NG and the lead out. It's just like they keep bringing up too fast, and I would have had to use a lot of bombs. It feels like. That's like, you know, if they got the Iron Intruder up again or something, just felt a little sketchy. And the other option is just kind of like letting them keep shooting their missiles and letting them run out, and the drones, but that didn't feel ideal either to me. Alright, so we should have 3 jump jams. Just double check this one more time. Yeah, that's fine. Even get run back into places, so. No. I think if, I'd accepted all those rewards, I would have had enough missiles and stuff, but it's not quite worth it. I don't need the reactor that much right now. Alright. Pirate. Basic laser. And a drone. What you got? Ooh. Defense drone and an anti-drone. So we got training fight here, first off. Right. So it's evasion, setup. Yeah, they're only doing 1 damage to me. They're not running. So yeah. You can't fire though, because you will just obliterate them with the pierce. It's the time the piercing is working against you. Alright, so I'm going to do the cheat engine for this here. Where are we? FTL. Yeah, oxygen out. Yeah. Shouldn't take too long. Look at the drones go around and around. Okay. Mantis, rock, human. It's one of those times where it's always like, Yoshi could like shoot 2 things at once to be like, oh, I'll beat the rock onto a thing, and then the mantis. I mean, you still kind of can. If I do 2 damage, I can probably get it before, if I don't have misses. Maybe put 2 damage into drones, and then damage into oxygen to get the mantis repairing that, see where it can go from there. And the other choice is just like shoot the rock a bunch, and then let fire do the rest for the other guys, like with the heavy pierce. And it's like you still need him with a firebomb some. But anyway, I'm way overtrained at this point. I'm just like thinking, letting it spin, getting mesmerized by the spinning drones here. Okay, so let's turn that off. Alright. So now I can think about how we want to do this exactly. You can go over there. You can be on the sensors. So yeah, we'll start with the heavy pierce. Ooh, there's something. Start right out with the double fires here. At that point, I'm starting to think like, well, okay, maybe I just do this then. Because that's like, I want to start getting the oxygen down against the rock if this is the way it's going. Yeah, I'm not sure if I timed any of this right here. I feel like this is not the optimal way to chase this. Oh yeah, level 2 oxygen also. Yeah, send the mantis to fight. That's great. That's really actually awesome. Which makes you wonder, do I do another bomb? Do we start shooting? I feel like I want to save my heavy pierce shot. So I'll get at most 1 more, if I don't do any other system damage somehow. Perfect. Got all 3 of them. With the damage on it at least. Alright, so here I think I do this. Also, this is like hoping at this point, you know, we want this room to be running out of oxygen soon, hopefully. Alright, yeah, since I didn't get any effects, I'm not sure, like, because what is this? This is too slow, right? Is that up? I don't even know what the time is. It's like 16 or something. 15. So yeah, he'll have repaired this level again by the time it comes up, so it's like just gonna burn down. So we're not gonna get the crew kill here. I need to focus more on getting the rock down to make that work. Or it's like if I got fires again there, you know, the level 2 oxygen makes it tougher also. Alright, 2 missiles, 2 fuel though, that's nice, and 16 scrap. Great rewards, honestly. Alright, one more, go to the exit. Alright, another rebel ship here. Got a missile, another drone control. Let's see what it is this time. Beam. And a system repair. Alright. So, obviously not too worried about this. This is going to be a Alito since they only have one weapon. Which on one hand, it's like, okay, it's nice it's not the Artemis to 2 damage. On the other hand, with how fast it is in the system repair, they're going to like get it back up real quick over and over. So you get for trying to watch. Although we got a breach, so that helps. And then I can put the Pierce into drone control, although with the system repair, probably going to keep that up and put that down. So I can go for evasion. Or if this gets a fire, it's like, you know, that'll bring the system repair down maybe. Or they might swap also after they repair one level. Six fuel, 2 drone parts. No, it's like all these fuel. I could have had 50 fuel this sector. But I like this number getting big. It's getting real close to being able to just buy something nice all on its own. And I really want to chase that. It's like the exit beacon could become a store or something. You know, 7 gets us up to what, 74. Let's see what we can get instead. Yes, here, the system repair off here for a second at least. Yeah. Then we can just take him out after this. Yep. It's like wondering. That system repair dropped that 1 second in there. Is he going to get that bar up? Alright, 15 scrap. 3 fuel, 1 drone part. Still very nice. So 82. So now we're up to 82 instead. So let's see. Let's get a store from just like an event or something here, right? To make me look smart. Search among the stores, see if someone will sell to you. But we had a chance here. So this could have been a store with burst laser 2 or something, or hacking. That was close. Almost looked really good there, right? But whatever, I'll take a fight. Bomb. What you gonna be, bomb? Small bomb. I could chase some like repair training here with the breach because they're just gonna like, you know, keep bombing me, so I'm safe. But I don't really want to, so I mean, I'll let it fire, but I'm gonna shoot them other places instead. Or at least try to shoot them other places. Game wants me to repair train. 17 scrap. Alright, 99. Look, we still got a good stash of fuel here. Missiles, like 14 is good. The only reason it'd become a problem if we like become entirely reliant on the firebomb to do damage. You know, which happens when you scale entire shields if you don't get anything. But hopefully we won't have to go that way. Doing pretty good on hull here. We've taken 7 damage so far. Mostly just little missile pings, so that's not so bad. Alright. Sultan controlled or rock controlled? You know, Sultan controlled sucks for, well, Sultan shields suck for the ship a lot. You're very slow at getting down. You need 3 heavy laser shots to hit before it's down, and you can start shooting them. Like, you know, so that's 4 shots before you're doing anything to them. So if their weapons are damaging at all, like, they just get free reign. You know, you don't necessarily run into them. But the other thing is, you got 2 stores, we got 2 stores. And then Sector 3, double red versus double green. So we might have civilian, I mean, it might be double Zoltan, you know, but. And then this, Sector 4, this could be slug. Uncharted sucks, you get forced into it, but whatever. But if it's slug Sector 4, it could be really good. And after that, you know, it's that, and then going red no matter what. So I think it's a rock controlled. Pretty confident in feeling that in this one. As much as I like chasing Zoltan at bad times, this ship really doesn't like Zoltan shields, and I don't want to gamble on like, well, maybe we won't get any. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, and it's just not a very friendly map in general. I agree, but we're gonna chase those 2 green sectors for Sector 3 and see what we can get. Right, so it's like start out in this little thing here, but then pretty quickly this opens up. Doesn't seem so bad. We'll have 2 stores. Nice late exit, although this is like not too late. Hopefully the curve is down here. That'll help a lot. But I'm going to take a break here for just a quick minute. Just a real quick break. Going to run an ad and stuff. So watch out for that. And then we'll pick this up. Alright. I'm back. That's pretty quick. Pretty quick for me, at least. So let's get back into this. Just make sure everything's going here. So I feel like that in the end that ended up being a pretty good Sector 1. So we made 112 scrap. That's solid. I'm happy with that. And we got shields up. And we got, you know, most of our training in. Just not the weapons, which would be great, but like, don't usually get weapons training Sector 1 with a ship unless you find a weapon. Alright, so I'll just go into it. Yeah, it's like we got a good chunk of scrap here. So we got 2 stores somewhere out there. Hopefully one of them at least has something good for us. Otherwise, you know, it can just kind of float away. There's a point where it's like I could get the 4th weapons level, but I'm not really sure if that's super necessary in this sector. But we'll see. Alright, pirates. They got a bomb, so that's something. So it's just this basic laser. And yeah, 2 rocks. So what do we want to do? Tempted to just let the bomb be its thing. I mean, it's like the biggest risk, it really is like an ion bomb could take us down, and then the basic laser pings us a little bit. But that's like not the end of the world. Let's see, actually, is this, because this is probably slot 2. So, does that mean this is definitely an ion bomb then? I mean, if this is slot 2, it means it's definitely an ion bomb. I'm not actually sure. I could look it up, I guess. That might be slot 1. But I'm not sure it's going to change what I'm going to do. Although, I am just curious, so that answers that. Let's see. Next website here, we got the Rock Scout. Or no, we got Pirate Investigator. The pirate layouts. Pirate Rock Investigator. Yeah, slot 1, slot 2. So, alright, that's got to be an ion bomb. Or I guess it could be a stun bomb. Stun bomb's 1 power also, right? I'm not going to look up what weapons it could have. For all I know, they can't even have ion bomb. I'm going to shoot the rockets and see what happens. Alright. A small bomb. I don't know why I was thinking small bomb was 2 power for a second. I don't know what's going on with me. Apparently I'm not focused entirely, which is not ideal for playing, but I think we'll be alright. I should just stop talking about these technical details because I'm just saying things that are wrong, so I'm not sure it's helping anyone. I'm gonna shoot their weapons since they got their shields down here. Lumber on over here. Just take a peek and get anything, right? No. It's like with the double rocks and Clone Bay, I'm not gonna go crazy trying to like chase oxygen kills here or like, you know, by spamming fire bombs at them. If I start getting something going with the heavy, then maybe I'll go for it more. Oh, hey, Nightland. You hear buzzing in the background? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, there's a fan going on the computer a little bit, but shouldn't be buzzing too much. I'm sorry. I know I've been having people like intermittently say things about that. I'm not sure what it is. It's probably just my mic quality. So the fix to that's probably getting a new mic. But hopefully it's not too annoying. And yeah, good midnight. Yeah, we're almost there at midnight, right? Another half an hour. Yeah, we're not getting anything from you guys. That's fine. Unless these just start doing the big rock resists. No. What do we get? 12 scrap. Now we're going to go here because I want to know if that's a store. Big thing here is like chasing every single store possible. Luckily these connect. We can really scout this out. I mean, scout this whole sector pretty quickly, it seems. After this like little intro here. Here first. Technically you're correct because any using missiles bypass shields, yeah. Alright. So, not very threatening. Double base glazer. Looks nice though. So, maybe we'll get some breaches or something going on here. Fish and Magmar. That's a fun team. Oh, there's some fires. I mean, not gonna do too much, but we'll drop the oxygen in that room at least. All these rock ships with their higher level oxygens also. Maybe we'll get a resist. Come on, resist. Ah, and there's the breach. That would have been a perfect time to resist. 19 scrap. 2 missiles also, that's nice. Alright, so we're gonna have a good chunk of scrap for these stores, that's for sure. Go this way. Of course the curve is like way up here, but still not a bad sector layout. Definitely not going to buy a human. Ooh, we got a mantis and a rock coming at us. And it's not very threatening weapons. Okay, so this is great, especially since the rock's coming over. How do we want to do this? Because I would love... Well, I guess how does this time? This is safe actually for the first volley, right? Because this fires quick enough after that this doesn't get you. It's close. Because I'm tempted. Well, it's like I guess I can run this guy. Or here, what's the big brain to do this? Guess he'll get there quicker, but he'll make it there in time, possibly. I don't know. Pretend like it's a smart thing to do. Seemed to work out. Yeah, so I guess I should shoot their weapons. Yeah, alright. Do that. Get Vincent here down. Nice and low. Just send everyone back to where they came from. You go right back and check it out again. How you doing there, Schultz? Last year that had the exact same issue, had the microphone jack loosely connected, which is why I made the bad milk. Oh yeah. Mine is part of the webcam or whatever. I don't have a separate microphone, so that might be part of the quality issue. But then it's just a USB, but it seems to be securely in. Just double checked it just in case that's the magic. Could also be like how the cord is or something, but I don't want to start fussing with it too much and mess it up even more. So right now, I'm not too worried about this unless all the weapons are online, and the Zoltan should board. So, yeah, we'll let them do that. He's just waiting on it. Going into oxygen. We'll just do that. More tempting than a human, because it's like it's a power bar, but no, definitely not. Drink that. Where you going? Ion. Ooh, nice dodge. I'm pretty sure that's low. Well, I guess I'll take the training anyways. I'll shoot him. Alright, nice. We got a rock. And 23 scrap. Welcome, Philippe. Now you can be my actual, like, sensors person. Alright, I guess I should power the med bay. Still no stores. So we'll go here, then here, and then here. And by then we should be able to see at least one of the stores, because we'll have seen every beacon but that one. Let's take a look here also. How many? We got 6 that we can do. No, 5 before this. So it's like, is it that? That'd be a problem. We'll be able to get at least one of these stores no matter what, I think. Asteroid field. Nice one to have an extra crew on. Alright. Get the missile. And then it's like the heavy, it's like probably not an issue, even with the asteroids, but it could be. Definitely can be. The nice thing is, if I'm remembering correctly, speed of the asteroids based off the player's shield level. So it's like when you have 2 versus 1 there, kind of works to your advantage in how much they're hitting them. Right. Dodge the thing that didn't matter that much. Did we dodge the missile? No, that's okay. You got the buffer. You're fine. I'll give it a shot, but I don't really think I'm going for a crew kill here. Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna take care of them. Here's the fires. Alright. Chain burst laser. Alright. That's something. It's like not the greatest weapon in the world, but it's totally 2 shots. Does something. And it's like the tricky thing with this always is like, oh, you know, if you find a single shot heavy laser, like, it doesn't do a whole lot for you. It makes it so against 2 shields you can get this through. But this helps out, you know, quite a bit more. Against 2 shields you can like have some different options if you want. And against 3 shields then you have an option. Is the real thing. Where it starts getting real nasty. In the 2 shields, it's like you can still like burn down a level kind of okay sometimes, you know. This gives us some actual scaling to look forward to. And there's a store, so we'll just go right there. What you got for me, store? Doors. Heavy laser, ion blast, fire beam. I mean, I could go the teleporter, but I don't like teleporter on the ship as much as everyone like thinks it's not everyone, but as much as it's a very popular strategy. Teleporter means I don't want to get mind control, and means that like phase 3 and stuff like that can just get so gross on the ship, or just like, you know, if you get forced to have a bunch of red sectors late, if they're like, you know, all forced abandoned or something, and bombers have to deal. It's like I'm not boarding over there, even though you get Clone Bay. You know, if they have mind control and stuff. Be much happier having mind control myself. All right, we've got another store right there. Because really we want systems. You know, I want mind control and hacking. That's basically what it is. See, if I buy this drops me down to 120. Selling that 152, which is like just shy of hacking mind control. But also, here, let's look at this layout, because we're going to go here as late as we can, right? So we'll get a couple jumps in between. So, yeah, we only get 3 jumps before here. So we can do 1, 2, 3, and there. But, you know, that's a decent chance at a little bit of scrap. Fuel, nothing's so low that I feel like I need to like buy it right now. So I think what I want to do is I want to buy the heavy laser. Because that really gives me something to build into there if I don't get whatever systems online. You know, I can just pump into weapon powered chain, heavy pierced, heavy laser, and that'll scale me for a while. And 5 weapon power is not too bad if I have to. This is like redundant with a firebomb. Although it's like kind of better in some ways, kind of worse in some ways. It's like, you know, part of it's tempting to like, wish I had like 10 weapon slots, just power all the 1-power weapons. But yeah, I think I want to do this. And it's like, if the other store is complete dud, I still feel okay going ahead for a while with this layout, this loadout. And if it's not, if it's really good, I can take advantage of it still. Alright. Just like double check those jumps. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely get 3 jumps there. Oh, you know, I can get like 5 before the exit, but I'll have to waste one of those. Hey, more rocks. And more rocks, and then more rocks, right? It's just rocks everywhere. So here, actually, I can use the heavy laser immediately, too, because of the asteroid field. Alright, just the one border, though. They don't have a teleporter. Where are you going? Piloting? Yeah. Ooh. Got their med bay already. It's not going to make it this time, but next asteroid, the heavy laser 1 can come in. Heavy Pierce can go right from weapons. Oh, there's the Lido coming at me. Alright, that's their weapons down. Lido. Didn't dodge it, that's okay. You should be fine doing that on your own until this guy's taken care of at least. Again, this isn't one where I want to like chase a crew kill really. An asteroid field here against rocks with a missile and a level 2 med bay. No, we can do better than that. Alright. 12 scrap. You stay here for a second, I guess, actually. So, it's true, I do have firebomb and 20 missiles. I can just dump it into the crew kills like that. But that's the thing, you know, in that one it's always like, well, you know, they're probably just going to die to the asteroid field then either way if I do that. Like, if I firebomb them enough to choke them out, I feel like it's pretty likely their shields are going to go down when they only have 1 shield in the asteroid field. And they were like hitting them, the asteroids were hitting through already. But it's always exciting when you actually get those crew kills when you chase them. Alright, we hailed offer them assistance. Try to shield their ship with yours. 4 damage to the hull, that's alright. We're going to storm. 9 scrap. Covers the damage, right? It's only 2 scrap to repair still. So, still a net gain. Scanners. Alright. Not worth swapping around what we got going for weapons, I don't think at all. Alright. And we got double green coming up, so it's like there's a decent chance we're going to run into some stores pretty quickly. I'm not going to chase scanners. So I think I'm going to hold on to my weapons. I probably won't buy a weapon bar until like the first jump in next sector. Buy 3 fuel. Let me just think about, what is this? This is 32. Alright, I'm good with that. You're on the long range scanner screw. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are. They're really nice. It's like, you know, part of me always wants to chase them. But right here, it's like, it feels like there's too good a chance that it's like I'll do 1-2 jumps and go to the green sector and have like 2 or 3 stores immediately. Be like, well, do you have that scrap or not? And it's really only 15, so you can sell it immediately. But at this juncture, it feels like a little too scrap critical to me. I'm not like too concerned about hazards either. Like some ships I'm a little more concerned about hazards, so I'll weight them a little bit more in their favor then. That's an empty one. Alright. Make some money. I feel like that was a pretty good sector too. Yeah, 107, so actually a little less than last sector. 107 scrap instead of 112, so 5 less. But the 32 scrap also from the chain laser, which is actually worth more as just its own scrap right now. Alright, so we'll go to engine control. Obviously, engine control to engine control. So great for stores, 2 to 3. You know, can have some dead jumps as we were talking about before. But hopefully we'll get a good one. Can get tons of free stuff. Very late exit, so that's really nice. This is just like showing me so many jumps. Have to check that out. Alright, so let's just jump into it here. So what do I do? It's like that feels pretty necessary at this point now. I don't want to go against... I mean, it's like I can deal with a 2 shielded ship with 3 weapons with the 2 heavy lasers. But this is much nicer for options, and it still gives me plenty of scrap here. So you can still buy hacking or something else. You can also still sell some stuff here. Investigate. Alright, resultant shield ship. Pike beam, mini beam, an ion blast, and a bomb, right? So it really depends what that bomb is, because this is that kind of funny loadout that doesn't actually do any damage to 2 shields. Definitely want the heavy going. And it's like, do you want to try and spin this up versus this thing? You know, it's because like this gets going faster if you get a bunch of misses. But I think we can start with this. Also, they only have 1 shield, which is nice. Yeah, really see what this bomb is. Interesting little ship here. Got a small one coming. Alright, and we dodged the iron. Nice. Small bombed shields. Alright, so that's where we have to watch out for it, because that's where the ion comes in and gets us. So I feel like it's worth dropping the evasion. I'll take the damage just to be repairing faster, honestly. Alright. And it's like this is going to sync with this for the second shot for when it fires, so it should be safe from it. But I'm not going to like try and flash shields for it or something, because that's just going to make me naked for the Pike. You like scanners for the quest and Uncharted Nebula blue options? Yeah, the blue options can be really nice, actually. There's certain sectors where it feels like it saves it from being like such a dead sector. I do have the Force Nebula coming up for 4. So we'll see, maybe I'll end up regretting it, but hopefully it works out okay. The other thing that gets me sometimes is there's actually a lot of really good events that are no ship beacons that you end up never going to, so it can feel like, oh, I'm getting all these fights. But sometimes, you know, it's a gamble, because it can also be nothing. But, like, the way it works out is kind of interesting in that way. It can be tough to know. Alright, so actually I am going to flash shields because, you know, the Pike went, because it's so fast. And now we can make sure we keep our shield up for when this fires again. Also, it's just going in an empty room. Alright, shields are down. So this is doing nothing for us now until we get their shields down at least. See, that got our shields back up just in time for the bomb here, so that was nice. Alright. I guess I'll do it this way, because I want this heavy pierce coming up right away. I didn't dodge that. It's like I'm never quite sure on how the timing works on the dodge calculation on that. I feel like it's like right around like now or something actually. By the time that retracts. That's not missing. Doesn't matter though. Empty room. Hopefully no fire. Alright. So I'm going to put one into weapons. Actually, I'm going to switch just to this. Because that's what's going to happen. Alright. I just got the beam going here. Just had to get the miss out of the way so the firebomb wouldn't miss. Got no way to heal, which is nice. Ah, come on, that would have got Nathan. Okay. I just think it's Nathan. Can probably save the rest of the bombs here. Let's see, you gonna get it, you're gonna run away. Now you're gonna run away. There you go. Hey, Bjorn! Welcome aboard. So nice having an NG. So many blue options. Such amazing ability to repair very quickly. Which is like... You know, I don't want to say underrated because many people rate it very highly, but if you don't rate the NG's ability to repair stuff crazy fast as like super incredible, you're missing out. Because it's definitely one of the best things about them. If not the best thing, actually. Gives you so much safety, like in a bad fight, being able to get, you know, it's like we saw, you had shields up there in time, but against the worst loadouts, like you need to repair even faster. Alright, where are we at here? Power will be a consideration over time here. Alright, still no store. And float scrap a little bit more, so I'm going to go here because I want to see that beacon and kind of go up. Foolish meat sacks. Classic. Alright, but hopefully we can crew kill them. Mantis is just like, you know, makes it so much easier. And, oh, they don't have med bay either, so no medi bots. They do have 2 shields. Although part of me is tempted to just go firebomb weapons here, because it's like they suck so much at dealing with that. Triple anti-drone with a defense drone. That's a classic. Sector 3, they got 4 drones. You know, thankfully, it doesn't really affect me at all. So it's like the option, it's like I can, you know, run the chain and the heavy pierce, and that gives me 2 shots to take down 1 shield. You know, one of them can miss for that to get through. So I can just run the bomb and nothing else and use power for evasion or whatever. Relying on 1 thing to hit. I guess that's not such a bad thing actually here, to start with this. Since I can switch to this heavy if I want to also. Makes all 3 heavy, but it's faster once it's spun up. Alright, you're gonna come down and help. He's going into piloting, I'm assuming. I'm not where you're going. Oh, yeah, just pausing here. Okay, you delay him for a second while you get into piloting. Or are you trying to go to oxygen? No, you're going to piloting. That's fine. I do need to get some power at some point. Not yet. Oh. But this time's fine. I don't need to evade. Swap them around a little bit. Alright, so now I can't have to worry about their weapons now. That also. You should get up here. Get some more health. Yarn, not quite cutting it. You're good enough. You get back here too. Alright. Pay attention to my stuff going on. What's happening here? And once I take care of these guys, I'll go take a look at what's actually going on their ship. Everyone else is healthy enough. Right, they just got that going on. Alright, let's see what's happening. Okay, 2 Mantis. There we go, there's some fires. There goes a drone. Alright, I'm okay at this point. Spending a bomb. Especially because, you know, they're not in piloting anything, so their evasion should be pretty bad. But, alright. And he's out of it. And, never do that. You're gonna give up. Now you're gone. And I get one more bomb. Actually, that's not true. What am I saying? Just gotta do it the other way. Or, you know, do that. See, it's gonna spread the oxygen too quickly. Oh wait, he was over 15 life, so no, I definitely do need to do that. Whoops. Anyway, I don't actually do that. Hopefully, I think we'll be okay here. There we go. Got my missile back. 17 scrap, some fuel. Right. Let's get healing. Yeah, not surprised you blew up pretty quickly after. You always greed for your crew kill. One of the few people that likes fire beam set. Yeah, I don't think I'm one of the few people. I feel like fire beam is one of the most popular weapons there is. Although, I mean, people are torn on it, I guess. There's some people who don't like beams or something. But yeah, I mean, crew killing is great. It's a really great thing to learn. It's really cool when you learn, like, how many different ways you can find crew kills. So you don't always have to, like, fully invest in the same things to get them. But I had a Fed A run that was, like, saved by a fire beam almost. I mean, not necessarily saved, but it was I couldn't find any weapons or anything for a while. And then I found I got a fire beam, and just the fire beam and the burst laser too got me through like the first like 5 sectors pretty much. And it's pretty effective. Do I want to buy a power bar? It's only 20. Nothing else. I'll take another jump first. Hey, when you got a weapon level, nice. I didn't notice that. Cloaking, halberd, double NGs. That's a fun one. Alright. I don't need to power anything until we're there. So it's like against the NGs. I don't really want to just do the firebomb. That doesn't seem great. Luckily, this takes a while until any of this is sinking right to damage me, I think. Especially with the shields training. And only 2 crew is nice. They don't have someone manning weapons. I definitely gotta keep an eye on it, because even just one bubble down, you know, this does damage. Alright, nice. Yeah, fight with versus drones with the fire beam setup that's not a fun one. You can technically deal damage to a ship with a drone ship with fire beams, but not in any convenient way that works for you, really. Let's see, any way I can keep that down, actually. Oxygen's getting a little low, not too bad yet. Should probably be thinking about evasion soon, right? If another shot comes while this is doing its thing. Yeah. Oh, it's just landing soon enough, possibly. Let's see, is it gonna damage me? Maybe. It is. But so at least I tried to dodge it. I didn't make the mistake of like not even trying. But didn't make it to weapons, that's good. Will not accept surrender. Let's just end it with you guys. $20 scrap. Yeah, because they have 0 oxygen. Yeah, no, I know. But the thing is, you can, if you get double fire against an oxygenless room, there's a small chance that it will, if you roll like the maximum fire length, because it's randomized a bit, if you get just like at the very highest end, you can take out a system. Or it might be, I can't remember if it's that, or if it's that you get the spread where it spreads into the room before it goes out, so it doubles it and keeps going just long enough. But I know it's possible. But like, even if you're speed hacking, it's going to take ages and ages to do it. I think go down this way actually makes a little more sense. I want to see that one, and then can go up. I got enough space from the curve. Free stuff. Alright, Zappy. And, you know, weapons that wouldn't be a problem if it weren't for the fact that, you know, we're our friend the Pulsar. So, what weapons do we want to do here? I mean, it's like against the Pulsar, it's like the heavy lasers are just so good. You're going to have to wait a little bit. I get the weapons guy. And this is where you're like, okay, well, this is where mind control is a problem because, oh, and of course it's level 2. You can't vent them out of the room, so no matter what, you got to either let them beat on it or, you know, just fight them. Where counter mind control is very, very nice. You stay on deck in case we need you to tank a little bit of NG damage. But it's nice here, this loadout that we have, you know, a buffer. Put the heavy pierce right into weapons. Nice. Alright, yeah, probably flash shields for this. Oxygen, med bay, that's great. And they got shields and evasions. Takes out weapons. Now we can take out their mind control. Coming offline anyways. Alright. Should be fine here. Yeah. Double NG, of course, you know, they're just like repairing it up, like no problem, but still. Alright. Hey, there you go. I'm gonna try to escape possibly. That's not a great surrender. I'm not gonna drop shields here. I'll make sure my weapons stay up. I mean, it doesn't make sure, but gives me better chances of it. Alright. 24 scrap. I mean, making lots of scrap here. It's been a good NG sector so far. We made, what, 96 scrap so far this sector, according to the scrap manager. Feels like it's been even more, but I guess not. Because I'm just not spending any of it, so it just feels like a lot. Alright, of course. Okay. And back to positions. Alright, so I'm gonna go up here, because we still haven't seen a single store this sector, and we know there's at least 2 out of these 6. Alright, so this we just accept their offer of surrender, take some scrap. There's some stores. So what do we got? Reloader. I mean, honestly, I'm probably buying that. Hull beam is like something. I don't think I'm gonna buy the scrap or dump the scrap into that. That's really expensive. It's a great weapon, but like, I still feel okay with this loadout in that way. I'm gonna buy that though. Fuel. Like, I can buy it the next one. Whatever, maybe I'll buy like 1 in case they only sell 3. Mind control, there you go. Cloaking is an option too, but I'd rather have mind control right now, honestly. I guess ion stunner is like a consideration in a way too. But first buy that. Definitely buy mind control first. It's such a good thing on this ship. Such a good thing with these weapons. Makes crew kills so much easier. Helps us find stores too if we find that event that we saw earlier with the station or whatever where you search for a store. This gives you a blue option to get to the store. Alright, let me buy some of that. I mean, I think what it is actually is we gotta do this. At least. Jumps we got here. So this is a 4 before the exit. But probably can't, because we don't think we can get 3 before that. So we're gonna have to waste one of them. Just the way these line up and connect. I think I'll do that since I'd rather see what these ones are, since I know those aren't anything notable. Anything else I want to do here? It's like I can sell something for hacking or whatever if it comes up immediately. It's like I'll probably be doing that if I have to, next sector or something. Because it's like that makes this volley much nicer. Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep going for it for now. Smoldering injury research, so we can board this and you get nothing. Okay. First laser. So that's just kind of a better chain laser. You know, chain's better once it spins up all the way, but it slows down that volley quite a bit. This is, you know, yeah, this is 10 seconds. This is 11, so they time much closer. Also gives me an option like to hold on to this for a while, you know, because this is something. Like this is an ideal, but with hacking, like that could do flagship. And then also the chain sells nicely, which is great. So I could, you know, it's easier to sell that now that I have another option. It feels like that's like the choice I need to make. But yeah, I'll probably finish off this sector here and then think about if I want to do upgrades at the start of the next one. So we'll just destroy and loot the ship. Some scrap. 2 fuel for 2 drone. No, we don't actually use drone parts at this moment. Uncharted Nebula, yep, that's what it is. So, 0 to 1 to 2 stores here. It's supposed to be 1 to 2, but because of some errors with how they're generated, you can get 0 stores. So it's 0 to 1 nebula, but supposed to be 1, and then a 0 to 1 non-nebula store, which is how it's intended. So I'll probably just try and see as many beacons as we can. Get around. Let's see. Of course, like I see ads just ran like a couple minutes ago. And the timing is always awful for me. But yeah, because it's just after midnight, so I'm going to do at least one more sector with this run. But yeah, let me think about what I want to buy. My power situation and all that. Because like if I do that, sell the chain laser, it's still 65 scrap. That's a lot of scrap to be able to get. No. I could sell that and the firebomb and get hacking if I have to or something. There's options. And that gives me, I feel like that just makes me feel so much safer against like a high shield drone ship or something. Being able to do that is like a bit beefier of a loadout. You know, obviously power is increasingly an issue at that point, but I can catch up on that later. Yeah, I feel like I've got enough scrap that's worth it. It's like the chance that they're being a store immediately in the Uncharted also is like, you know, not that high. Alright, so I'm going to take a break here for a minute though. Oh, alright, great. I can run another ad anyway. So yeah, watch out. I'm going to run an ad. I'm going to take a break. That'll be like, you know, a minute or two longer than the last one probably. And then we'll do this Uncharted and see how it goes. See if I've made some poor decisions with what I've passed up at stores or not. Alright. Put up the BRB. Back to the Uncharted. Alright. So yeah, here's where we're at. Level 2 oxygen's got to be powered at all times. Very important. Alright, so we prepare to chase them, right? I mean, I guess we can consider this for a second. So we got the heavy laser and a missile. You got hacking. That's slot 2 though, right? So that's got to be a Leto at least. So I'm pretty sure that's slot 2. Drone control, hacking. Like that can be gross for sure. 3 shields makes it like, okay. If the heavy pierce hits, then, you know, 2 out of 3 of our other shots got to hit. Huh. This might be one that I pass up. And just double check how this shakes out here. Yeah, because there's also a chance of the fleet doubling, that's right. I was pretty sure that was this one. So, I think this is one where we're not going to prepare to chase them. We're going to stay hidden here. That's okay. Hey, and there's a store. So, I do want to go there. I want to try and make a little bit of scrap first if I can. Just like these 2 jumps. If not, that's alright. It's like, you know, if I have to, I can sell like chain laser and a reloader and buy hacking or whatever. Here we're going to attack the automated station. You know, they've got offensive drones and an ion and a laser and probably a hidden bomb or something nasty, right? But that'll be what it'll be with that. Alright, that's not so bad. Ooh, and a fired beam drone. That's not so bad at all, actually. Is that all you've got? 'Cause it's 3 power. Alright, that's actually pretty nice. So, I mean, they can definitely do damage to us, but not in any super effective way. It has to be take it down the shields with this and then do a little fire against all my rocks here. Come on. I was hoping I wouldn't have to micro. I was like, okay, if I just get a damage on the fire drone, then it'll just be over. Shouldn't be that big a deal. Nice. Dodged it. Of course, the one that Heavy Pierce is the only one that I need to hit, and of course that's the one that misses. That's okay. You're a little late to the party there. Go. Nice. The other thing here is if we did get a breach on this, or if I just blow up all those things, we could do a weapons training against this ship. Because it's safe as long as the drone's down. Shoot your weapons, because I want to be able to power my shields down here. I guess I can just fish for a breach here. It's nice that I don't have to worry about them ever running. That's one nice thing about auto ships. Yeah, no breach, that's fine. I mean, we gotta be close to getting our weapons training anyways, right? Oh yeah. Pretty close. Could probably get it if I just was patient and just didn't, you know, shoot enough to kill him here, but we'll get the next one. Stripped clean, that's okay. Made some scrap at least. Alrighty, that's enough now. We could just sell like one thing and get hacking. Have the choice. Ooh, there's another store. Alright, so, and here's the curve. So I can do that to 3 and go there. I'm pretty sure, so I'm going to do that. Nice, so yeah, Sunshine Nebula, 2 stores. Scanners. I mean, that has more value here. Hacking. That has even more value here. Alright, I mean, I guess selling, so it's like heavy pierce versus chain laser, you know, they're actually like kind of similar in some ways. There's a shield breaker, it's way better, but it's funny, like, I feel like people like hate on this sometimes, but it's like, thinking about these two, I mean, I guess people hate on this too, so it doesn't mean, it's not that surprising. But like, this just looks so much better compared to this in any role except for shield breaking. It's like, oh, 2 power, but, you know, it can dodge a shield, and it has much better status effects. It starts out at 10, as opposed to, you know, eventually gets, you know, 10 and 7 on the other one, so it's better, but it takes forever to get there. But yeah, so we're definitely selling that. Definitely buying hacking. So now we just need to buy cloaking, a battery, if we want to get doors later. You know, don't have enough for, you know, unless I sold something else, but I'm not going to sell something else. Don't have enough to buy the scanners, but that's okay. I'm going to buy as much fuel as I can. I want to keep the firebomb. I don't think I have to sell the firebomb here for like fuel or anything. But yeah, so this is feeling pretty solid now. These weapons, hacking, mind control, got an NG. Feeling pretty good about this run. I think it's about in the place where it's up to me to not lose it more than anything. Just not make mistakes and we should be good. Yeah, knock on wood, I guess. Empty jump. So, you know, if I don't make any scrap, I'm definitely not going to that store. As tempting as it is to, like, chase it for fuel, I don't think that's the right choice. I don't think the right choice is to sell one of my weapons for fuel. I am that low. I need to think about how this all connects up, right? These nebulas always throw me off a little bit. Because what is it? Alright. It's like 7/8 of an inch. So we can get 7 nebula jumps in here before the exit. Alright, so yeah, we can kind of just go around. We got plenty of room. Another empty jump. Rebel Scout with the cloaking, trying to run away, warn people about us, but also they got no shields. So I'm not too concerned about this fight. So their weapons aren't very good. So, you know, we'll do a volley, and hopefully something will hit their pilot. Right. Level 3 cloaking, that is something. Didn't get punished for not doing any evasion. You know, if it was going towards weapons, it would have at least tried to dodge the ion, but... Alright. There we go. Oh, that sinks again because of the cloaking. It's like as the cloaking synced it the first time, then this speeds up, and then they're close enough in timing that they sync like that. Really don't want my sensors to work here in this nebula where they already don't work, huh? think that sneaks in? Yeah. Oh, it definitely sneaks, because Burst Laser 2 sneaks in with the one reloader. Although you're not fully trained, so that changes it a little bit. Oh, so close. Alright, so we'll just volley all three here together so you get your training. Perfect. Nice. Congratulations. Some scrap. Not that much scrap though, can't even buy a power bar. Because that's what I'd like at this point, some power bars. Hey, my Atlantic. Yeah, hope the run's going well. It is going well. We just picked up hacking, so that's great. We've been finding a bunch of weapons. Bought a reloader, got mind control a little bit ago too. Although it's like, I don't think I've actually used mind control since I bought it. I think I've only fought auto scouts. But anyways. What was this? I think it's 4 or 5 more jumps. Yeah, it should be 5. Alright, attack the ship. Ooh, that's a fun one. Assault and shield and 3 shields. Would love to have a power bar. It's okay. The burst laser 3. These like sync up nicely too, to their advantage. Luckily, we're much better against assault and shields than we were before, so definitely want to dodge these. Where are you going to be going? Looks like med bay, hopefully. Although maybe not now. You're missing med bay. You're going for weapons, aren't you? I mean, once I get the assault and shield down, it's not that big a deal. Because I can hack their weapons and then it deals with a lot of their problem. I guess it actually makes that easier. You can just do that. Ooh, nice. Good dodge. And into oxygen. And that's it. Nice. Alright, assault and shield down. This fun stuff. Boom, nice. All right, that's great. I'll burn down before it fires. Okay, nice. Now let's see, how do I want to do this? We have a med bay. Against all these shields, it's like it's too much of a pain. I feel like you gotta take their shields down. Just like even one bar makes such a big difference with this weapons loadout. How do I want to do this? I mean, I'm probably gonna just end up doing too much damage to them here, but that's okay. Trying to run. It's like without the sensors or anything here. Didn't feel like chasing a crew kill that hard, I guess. It's not nearly as much fun if you can't see them all burning down, right? Hey, Mara. Welcome aboard. Hey, we bought a power bar. That's exciting. Got like 7 more. Or not really 7. That's crazy. But a couple would still be helpful. Intruders on board. Yay. Oh, and they're in the med bay. Nice. Love to see it. I can go help out. Love just having 2 boarders too. It's so nice. Big stack of like 5 or whatever. It's so annoying. You don't need the training on that though. Oop. Thought I had you for a second. It's like I saw all my crew's health go to max. I was like, oh, that's it. They're done, right? One, two, three. Is that how it works out here? I could do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I feel like more likely to get an event at one of these, maybe. No. Not great. Could have been a fuel depot. Something that would be better. Alright, heavily damaged. Just want to attempt to follow and help them. Fuel is definitely becoming an issue. Prepare to fight. Alright. Beam 2. Don't see any other one popping up immediately. At least missile heavy. I'd say glad I bought that power bar, but it doesn't make a difference because the way it rounds, we would have had it the same number anyways. Alright. Heavy Pierce is great here. It's like, can I just do this? Does this work? To start, at least. I feel like it does. Guess we'll find out. Alright, so you do have a combat drone. Great. Kind of hoping you weren't going to have 5 drone power, but you do. That's okay. Alright, so let's see here. I think we can kind of just face tank through this as much as we can for the moment. It's like with the shields training, this helped out a lot. And it's because it's tricky. This needs to take down 2 shields, and this needs to fire in that gap. So it's like not that likely, but you know, it'll happen eventually with enough time. So it's like if I can get shot into this. Okay. Let me do this. Okay. Yeah. Do I want to shoot this guy? Care more about shooting. I mean, you really care more about shooting this guy for sure. So that really makes a big difference when it makes it so I can just drop a shield bubble. I got impatient. I was just tapping through it too quick there. Alright, now the missile's online. Oh, this fight's obnoxious. But okay, they're depowering that because the missile's online. So that's like... You do that. So that's not coming back online for a little bit at least. Not dodging that, that's okay. That's fine too. What I'm gonna do here, you can do this. It's like I know this is gonna stay offline for a while. They gotta repair it twice. They take their weapons down again. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They put the shields up. Like get a hold of this situation here a little bit more. What a tedious fight. It's like this one of those ones where it's like messing and stuff could have obviously gone really bad all of a sudden. And I'm not through the woods yet, but definitely in a better spot. I guess the thing though is if I shoot this with this, the heavy laser, then they're going to power this, which is actually worse because that can get through my shields. So I don't really want that. What I can do though is once this comes on, so I can do this. I've got a little more oxygen. Swap to that, and then I'll run this also. Because they'd repaired a level already, that's right. Alright, well I think I just kind of have to do some micro here then. Alright. Oh, finally. Okay. I'm like in a good position. Heavy lasers back online. Come on. Alright, so in that case, whatever. My heavy laser beats them. I have a reloader. I got this. I totally got this, right? And I just can't miss also. Alright, I think I took like 1 damage that fight or something, 2 damage, 3 damage. Not that much though. Yeah, I took an Artemis, right? And at least 1 beam drone swipe, so that's like 3. Not so bad. What a long and tedious fight though, right? Glad to be through it. And of course it's, you know, gonna just jump into another one probably, right? This is where level 2 oxygen is nice. Look at that go up so quickly. Alright, so next is the exit. So that's not going to even be anything. So actually I'm not going to buy power for it because it's not even an event. Oh, and we got fuel. I wasn't even paying attention there. Nice. I'm not, you know, we're still low, but more of a buffer than we had before for sure. Alright, slug controlled nebula or rebel stronghold. It's like that's tempting because it's so much scrap. But I think we're going to go to slug controlled nebula. We got level 2 oxygen. Makes those events easy. Not that that's actually that big a deal. But Sector 5 slug is still pretty good. 4 is my favorite for them, but 5 is still pretty solid. They've got 2 to 3 stores instead of 1 to 2. And we need fuel, so I care about that for sure. As tempting as it is to go against the chase the flagship, which is going to make me end up regretting I never bought scanners, right? Because I won't find it. But yeah, and it's like, I feel like I see people talking about ion storms all the time as a consideration of slug-controlled nebulas, but I really feel like they're not super, I mean, I'm probably going to jump right to them now because I'm saying that, but I feel like they're not very common to run into, actually. These sectors. But anyway, let's see. Whatever, you start a Sector 5 here. Yeah, you know, I've been playing a little sloppy tonight. I think it's a good place to call it, right in the middle. Next time we'll probably start off going like right to the store to get fuel. And we'll probably go here and then go to the store. So this is also not, so we got 3 stores this sector. You know, 1 might be here. We got 2 nebula stores. So that's great. But yeah, I think I'd rather call it here before I start making a mistake that actually matters. That last fight was, it's like, you know, think about if I have a sector of those sorts of fights, it's gonna be a real pain in the butt. But we're real close to like having fights smooth out a lot. We just need some scrap. I feel like that last sector was, yeah, okay, so the last sector, of course, Uncharted Nebula was 75 scrap. So that was garbage. You know, unsurprisingly, Uncharted Nebula, like, that was our worst sector yet, scrap-wise. So it's like we'll catch up pretty quick in Sector 5 now. It's like just a couple fights and, you know, be able to get a little more power and hacking too. And then it's suddenly it'll be like, okay, it's not that big a deal anymore, most fights, I don't think. I think it'll start feeling a lot smoother. Also, we get a battery and some fuel or whatever. We have plenty of missiles. We can start spamming firebomb if that comes up. Saving for cloaking. Nice robust crew against borders. So yeah, no, we're really in a great position here, honestly. I think it's gonna start smoothing out. It's like most like it's like that's what makes me tempted to like play 1 more sector. It's like, oh, it'll probably like smooth out really quickly, and then just be like feel awesome. But it's like there's a chance it won't. The chance will be a bunch of really gross fights or just nothings or something. And so you can save that excitement for the next time. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming to check this out. Oh hey, Drib Rats. Yes, stores conquer all, absolutely. Stores always conquer all. Could be more reloaders. You get 3 this time, right? It's a great loadout for having reloaders so far. Nice fast weapons. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming to check this out. You know, thanks everyone on YouTube, wherever you've been watching my stuff. I know I was said I was talking about trying to do these like more frequently, and then it was like over a week since my last one, but that's how it goes. You know, real life stuff comes up. Mostly good stuff with like friends visiting and all, but you know, I think usually once I have a run going, I don't want to leave it in the middle for too long. So ideally, you know, I'll be back soon to finish this up, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But feeling pretty confident on this one, so I'll feel I guess through the half of the 5th cycle and keep going from there. Gotta get more of a buffer before like Empowers or Burrito or somebody catches up to me again, right? They're all coming up. Some other people's streams to check out for sure. So yeah, let's see if we get any raid and stuff going on here. I'm playing some FTL. Let's see. Yeah, here we got someone doing some NGA runs. Let's go check it out. There they are. All right. So yeah, hope everyone has a good night next however many number of days it is, and I'll catch you all later.